earlier about the fact that this is that you're on the tail end of your career. Do you feel this is a do you view this as a legacy fight for you?
I don't know if I'd say that. I don't really. I don't plan on being done, But this is definitely one of the goals I had in the sport that's left for me. So it's something that I want to make sure that I accomplish.
What adjustments have you made in your career? I'm getting older. I mean, how have you changed out your training or your approach to your competition?
It's doing less in training is more for me. More cross training, more make sure my cardio's there, but doing less hard sparring, less hard technique, and just being a little smarter with my training.
You got any advice for Chael tonight?
Just go after him, stay in his face, and throw your punches. Yeah.
A couple of your
fight every minute of the last round.
Dan, a couple of your biggest victories have come recently in your career, defeating Fedor, one of the greatest fights ever in UFC history against Shogun. Did those fights, being later in your career, tell you anything about what you had left in the tank that maybe you didn't know about yourself before you fought him?
No, I knew that going in. I'll never go into a fight and accept a fight if I didn't think I could win and didn't think I can beat the guy up. So, that's never been an issue with me. I knew I could. It's just a matter of making sure my body's feeling good and physically and mentally I'm there. And things have been going well for me, on every aspect in my training and in my life. So, I think that has played a part in that as well.
Do you ever thought about the two chapters that you've had in the UFC? Obviously you spent your time in Strikeforce there. Now you're back. Now you're on the cusp of the title shot. Any thoughts in terms of the perspective of your career having a second go round in the UFC compared to?
This would probably be my third, actually.
Third, yeah.
No, I mean it is what it is. I feel like I've always been doing the same sport, just on a different platform sometimes. So I just focus on who I'm fighting at the time, and it could be in a ring, could be in a cage, could be in an octagon or a hexagon. Doesn't matter.
Dan, what is the biggest challenge you think John Jones poses to you personally? And he's had a lot of public issues lately. Do you think any of those issues are going to be distracting for him or affecting him for this fight camp or this fight at all?
I don't know. I couldn't comment if they'd distract him or not. I know that I'm sure that he's a smart kid and he's going to train hard for any fight that he has. So, and as far as his, biggest assets, his length and his goofiness, his elbows, and I think he continues to try to get better using those. So it's just up to me to make sure that I do what I can do best.
And there's something to be said about a fighter's confidence, and maybe it goes towards being overconfident or maybe cocky. Do you view the way that he carries himself and the way that he approaches fights, that maybe he does bring a certain confidence to the cage that you can exploit?
I don't know if I can exploit that. I mean, I guess I view him just like anybody else does, and I don't know, how do you guys see him? He is what he is, and I enjoy fighting guys like that are a little bit cocky.
Why?
I don't know. It's funner to put them in their place.
All right.
However it ends tonight, and however it ends between you and John Jones, are you still gunning for a rematch with Henderson?
I'm not gunning for it. I've said that he's probably the only guy I would cut weight for. But right now I'm not even thinking about it. It's, if it never happens, I'll still live my life just fine. But if the fans want to see that, if there's nobody else at 205 they want to see me fight, then maybe I'll do that one. But I'm not worried about it right now. Just need to beat the other tall, skinny guy.
Dan, with a guy like Tito having his last fight tonight, does it make you think at all about your exit strategy in the sport at all, and whether or not you'll fight until they kick you out, basically, or have you given any thought at all to how you want your career to end?
Not a whole lot. I mean, I'm not thinking that I'm going to stay around till they have to kick me out. I don't know if I'll see that happening, but it's just more about feeling how my body's doing and able to train and wanting to spend more time with my kids and my family. So.